Hi! So I just had a little meeting with my travel companions about the Japan trip, so we have been planning that a bit more. I'm considering like renting a phone, but I don't know how much I'll use it. Like, if we get lost, it would be nice to have it, because we could call, we could text and stuff like that, but I don't know if it's necessary. I really don't. And it's like, so I'm thinking about that. I also listen to some music, as I tend to do when I want to listen to music, and then I restarted my studying, because I've been studying this for a little while now. I'm not as good at it as I should be, and I don't know why. I lack the self-discipline, I guess, to do it properly, and I wish I had it. I really do. Because every time, I don't know, I hate the exams. I only have 3 exams now, and one of the classes is a really big one, like, you know, nature study, social, like, science stuff, and I don't know, the book is really thick and there's a lot. I was looking for the book, I couldn't find it. That's how good I am at studying. But, like, it's a really thick book and there's a lot of stuff to go through, but the thing is, because it's like sciencey stuff, it's kind of like math. Like, once you get it, it's there, you know. I am very good at math, even though I don't study math, just because I know it. I can do that. While history, for example, is just, you know, you just have to cram a lot of stuff into your brain and remember it, which is why I have a book about remembering stuff, which is difficult. It's got that travel method where you kind of like, you just basically put like keywords into associations that you can imagine, that you walk, you know, through a house or something, and in each room there's a bunch of associations that will remind you of the things you need to remember. And that's a very interesting thing. Like, people can remember. I can't talk today. People can remember a lot of stuff from that. But the thing is, you have to kind of make your mind work like that, which can be really difficult, because it's not always that your mind wants to. So that's the thing. So I'm trying to study. I know it's dumb that I'm here like, yay, making a little vlog while I should be studying. But sometimes I just need to disconnect, and I need to talk. I need to talk about the things that I think about, because that's how I can make my mind focus a bit more, I guess. I've been thinking about videos for a while. By the way, I have a website. If you for some reason want to follow me closer, then you can have me at my website. It is thecaleste.com. There's a link in the description. And I blog, like, maybe once a day or something. Like, just a blog post. It can be twice a day. It can be once every other day. Like, it's often, though. And it's basically like these vlogs, but in text form. And I just recently discovered that I just recently realized that my webcam on my laptop can take pictures, so now you get really grainy, low-resolution pictures of me looking awkward. Isn't that great? So yeah, thecaleste.com, go check it out. I'm gonna start doing Tale-Teller stuff now. That's something I've been thinking about. I've been thinking about Tale-Teller, well, not Tale-Teller as much. I've been thinking about Lore Master a lot. Lore Master, which is the thing that I was supposed to start with. Talking about my lore, talking about my world, the things I made, the people, the stories, the concepts. I mean, I love it a lot. It gives me a lot of energy and happiness. I have not gotten around to make videos about that yet, because, honestly, it's just, I never really figured out how to do it, like the format and stuff. Should I just talk about it, like, ish ranting style, with like bullet points on what I'm supposed to say and just kind of wing it? Or should I make like a really strict format so every video is a bit like the same? Or should I don't know, should I use a good background? Should I just sit in my chair and do it? I don't know. I've been thinking about it. Also, I got like used to standing up while talking towards this wall that I painted specifically to have it as a backdrop, but it's not even wide enough for the shot, so it still looks kind of iffy. But I don't know, maybe it would be good for me if I just sat like this and I could talk, and I could be like, well, you know, today I want to talk about the Western Lands, which is a region with a lot of kingdoms in it, and this is basically the story about the Western Lands, and this is a few key people and a few key happenings, and this is kind of like the general feel of this place. And then later I'll make a video like, today I'm gonna make a video about the kingdom of this, and this is I don't know. It's not even fully developed. My world is not fully developed. It keeps developing every time I think about it. So maybe just having kind of a sit down and talk about it way, just with bullet points. I don't like off track too much, maybe that would be a good thing. What was I saying? I was thinking about starting to edit the vlogs. Like, I don't know, sometimes it's hard for me to just keep talking. That's kind of why I wanted to make them though, to be able to keep talking without stopping up, to be able to just keep my mind going on what I'm supposed to say without having to stop up and think for like 10 seconds about what to say next, because I need to get better at just speaking, I guess. So I was thinking about starting to edit them. I do this a lot. And, well, honestly, like, I figured if I were to edit them at all, then I would probably edit them well, you know, with the jump cuts, and maybe even have the, you know, the black and white effect when I'm kind of like talking to myself. But if I do that, then they kind of become the same level of my main channel videos, and then I might as well just publish them there. So I don't know. I probably won't. I'll probably keep practicing just talking and focus a little less on that little number in the corner that tells me how long I've been rambling on. I miss making videos. I really do. I have had issues doing that. I think I need to make one more video talking about everything that's going on in my mind. It would probably be a bit longer, but basically, I never had someone pass away before, like someone really close to me, and I feel so many weird things about it, and sometimes it's hard to put words to it, and sometimes I just lock it up. And I think I need to get it out and to really talk about it, but it's really difficult because I don't know what to say. And I don't particularly like talking about really like stuff like that, like emotional stuff with people, but to a camera somehow I feel like it's fine. Because to a camera, I'll be honest, when I film stuff, I almost always look at myself, like that sounds dumb, but I usually do, just to make sure everything is fine. And I know you should look at the lens, but because the flip thing is so close to the lens, I don't really think you see the big difference. So generally I keep looking at myself, and in that way it's like when I'm talking to myself in a mirror, and I like doing that. I don't know why. I've been talking to myself so much lately. Another issue I have is that I feel like I should get better at just make videos, and I don't know. I feel like I should just make them, because I like to make them, because the most important part for me is that I am able to express myself. Because I've been holding myself back a bit because I haven't been able to do my usual setup. Either because maybe the day didn't have that much lighting, or maybe it was too much light outside. I don't have professional lighting, so I just rely on my windows. And maybe my parents were home and I didn't feel like being loud, so it would end up being a really quiet video or something. I have a microphone, so in theory that shouldn't be an issue. I'm not using it now, by the way. Sorry. I don't know. I feel like I should be able to express myself freely while making videos, and I have issues doing that when I feel like people could be listening, because that would be awkward. So I don't know. There are many reasons why I have been really bad at it. One of them is, of course, that I've had a lot of stuff on my mind. I don't really have the time either right now. I am studying as good as I can, which is not good enough. I'm so scared I'll flunk. If I flunk, of course, then I'll have to wait half a year to take the exam again, and that means that I will not be able to go to study this fall. And I've told everyone that I'm studying this fall. I told everyone because I was so confident that I would be able to do it, and then I lost like 2 months of studying because stuff happened. And now I just feel like it's so overwhelming. But I just need to keep a steady course. I want to get through as much of it as possible, just kind of get basics of it, and then I'll just cram in the details, the important details towards the end, and hopefully it'll be fine. As long as I pass, I have good enough grades to get in. If I do a little bit better than passing, then I'll get into a school that I really want to go to, so I shouldn't be wasting my time with this. And 2 weeks after my last exam, I'll be heading up to Japan, which is gonna be great. And of course I'm gonna awkwardly vlog the thing that nobody wants to watch. It's gonna be like, 2 seconds of me at the airport, probably with my phone, because that doesn't make as much sound. It's just gonna be me just looking around, and then with the text below it's gonna be like, too shy to talk. And that's gonna repeat there, and it's gonna repeat in Oslo, and maybe not in Moscow. We're gonna land in Moscow. So yeah. I want to talk about my trip to Japan, talk about it, and I also want to talk about the passing. Maybe I'll do main channel videos for that. But I'm thinking it will be fine if I just sit down like this, and I make videos talking like this, sitting in my chair, and professionally so. Don't you think? My computer is working really hard doing nothing. Okay, so I guess that's it. This ticked up to like 10 minutes, I'm sorry about that. And I'm gonna take my leave. Hopefully I'll be able to make some more videos soon. Hopefully you haven't missed me too much, you adorable nobody. It's so mean to call my 0 viewers nobody. Okay, bye!